Whispers in the Dark. Whispers in the dark. The old Victorian mansion stood like a haunting spectre on the outskirts of town, its once grand facade now weathered and worn. Locals spoke of its dark history, of the tragedy that had befallen its former inhabitants. They warned others to stay away, for within its walls dwelled a restless spirit, yearning for release. Enter Sarah, a young woman with a penchant for unraveling mysteries. Drawn by the allure of the supernatural, she found herself irresistibly pulled toward the mysterious mansion. Ignoring the warnings of the townsfolk, she stepped across its threshold, her heart pounding in anticipation. The air within was heavy, suffused with a palpable presence. Shadows danced along the walls as Sarah ventured deeper into the dimly lit corridors. Whispers echoed through the empty rooms, an ethereal symphony of despair that sent shivers down her spine. Armed with a small satchel filled with a concoction of herbs and blessed objects, Sarah set out to protect the trapped souls that lingered within the mansion. She had discovered an ancient book of rituals hidden away in the attic, its yellowed pages containing forgotten incantations and protective spells. With trembling hands, she studied the ancient text, absorbing its wisdom and understanding. To shield the trapped souls from the malevolent forces that held them captive, Sarah created a protective circle in the heart of the mansion. With precision and reverence, she sprinkled a mixture of salt and herbs along the edges, forming an invisible barrier against darkness. Within the circle, she placed talismans and relics, each one infused with prayers of protection. As she ventured through the mansion, Sarah would pause at each room that housed a trapped spirit. She would light candles, their flickering flames representing hope and illumination in the darkness. With a soft, melodic voice, she chanted incantations to calm and comfort the restless souls, encouraging them to trust in her presence. But Sarah's most potent weapon was her empathy and compassion. She listened intently to the stories the spirits shared, their sorrow and pain. She spoke words of solace and understanding, assuring them that they were not forgotten. Through her presence, she provided a glimmer of hope, a lifeline that allowed the trapped souls to finally find peace. As Sarah delved deeper into the mansion's secrets, she discovered a tragic tale of love and betrayal. The former occupants, Thomas and Elizabeth, had been torn apart by a cruel twist of fate. Their love had become their prison, binding them to the mansion long after death. Yet, amidst the darkness, another presence lurked, an ancient malevolent force that sought to feed off the trapped souls' despair. It reveled in their suffering, growing stronger with each anguished cry. In the final confrontation, Sarah wielded the power of the protective rituals she had learned. She chanted ancient verses, calling upon the forces of light to aid her in the battle against darkness. With every word, she amplified her energy, driving back the malevolent presence that sought to feed off the trapped soul's despair. As the battle reached its climax, Sarah released a burst of pure white light from her core, engulfing the mansion in a radiant glow. The light acted as a beacon, guiding the trapped souls towards freedom and repelling the malevolent force that had held them captive for so long. In the aftermath, as the darkness retreated, Sarah stood amidst the swirling remnants of spectral energy. The mansion, once a prison for the trapped souls, now became a sanctuary of peace and solace. The spirits, their ethereal forms glowing with newfound tranquility, thanked Sarah with whispered words of gratitude before ascending.